Man is all imagination, Neville Goddard. And in those moments where you feel like you don't know what to do, that's not weakness, it's an invitation. Welcome to Authentically Her After 40, a sacred space for women learning to trust themselves again. Not because life has been easy, but because the voice within has grown louder than the noise around them. Today's message is for the woman standing at a crossroads, for the version of you who's done everything right and still finds herself asking, what now? Here's the truth Neville knew. You don't need more advice. You need alignment. Because when you don't know what to do, imagination will guide you home. That feeling of being lost, that moment where nothing feels certain, that's not the end. It's a spiritual threshold. Uncertainty is space for transformation. It's where you shed old identities and step into deeper truth. So don't rush through the fog. Sit in it. Feel into it. Let it teach you. Your outer world is not random. It's the echo of your inner assumptions. When you don't like what you see, go within and ask, what must I believe to be true for this to exist? Then shift the belief, and reality will follow. You are not powerless in confusion. You are powerful beyond measure, because your imagination doesn't just paint pretty pictures. It creates outcomes. Your subconscious does not know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you physically experience. So feed it images of peace, scenes of resolution, moments where your future self already knows the answer. You may not know the step, but you can still know the state. Close your eyes and imagine this. You're walking in certainty. You've already received the insight. You feel grounded, wise, calm. You don't have to see the answer. You just have to feel what it would feel like to have it. That feeling is your guidance system. Stop obsessing over the path. Start resting in the outcome. Neville reminds us the how is not your job. Your job is the state, the feeling, the embodiment of the woman who already received the clarity she needed. Breathe into that and trust that the details will unfold. You don't need a podcast. You don't need another opinion. You need to go within, because true guidance isn't out there. It's in here, in your stillness, in your alignment, in your own divine imagination. Let others offer input, but let your soul have the final word. This is not a one-time visualization. It's a return, over and over again, like tuning a radio. You don't stop when you hear static. You keep adjusting until you hear truth. The more you sit in the state of clarity, the more it becomes who you are. Once you're aligned within, the actions show up, the doors open, the conversation happens, the next step is revealed, not through pushing, but through peace. This is the difference between hustle and holy flow. You may still see confusion in your world. That's okay. It's just the old energy still catching up. You are not what's happening. You are what's becoming. So don't judge your process by appearances. Judge it by alignment. At the end of it all, it's not about seeing first. It's about believing first. You have to feel like the woman who is guided, even when it's quiet, even when it's uncertain, even when no one else understands how you move. Because when you persist in that assumption, the world will rise to match it. Every time. So when you don't know what to do, you don't freeze. You feel. You go inward. You imagine the end. You trust that the voice that created the universe also lives within you. And it is not confused. You are never lost. You are just in a sacred moment of becoming. Let that become your new knowing. If this message spoke to your spirit, if you've been in that quiet questioning space, this is your reminder you're not behind. You're being realigned. Subscribe to Authentically Her After 40, where faith becomes freedom, where confusion becomes clarity, where your inner voice becomes your first response, not your last resort. Share this with a woman who's been silently wondering what's next. Walk this path with women who are choosing alignment over anxiety. And when you don't know what to do, go within. Because everything you're seeking is already seeking you. Please comment and subscribe.